These days, people are talking to me a lot more about student loans, and I will tell you that in the past, student loans were thought to be almost impossible to get rid of. Historically, it was possible to get rid of student loans. You could just treat them like any other debt and discharge them. And Congress said that's a bad idea. We don't like that because people are going to college and then they're going bust, and we shouldn't let them get off the hook. So Congress changed the law saying that you could not get rid of or discharge a student loan unless you could establish that it was a substantial hardship. And I will tell you that the concept of substantial hardship was treated as being very, very onerous. There was a test called the Bruner test, and the Bruner test basically that was developed in Court of Appeals out of the Second Circuit in New York said that unless you had the certainty of hopelessness, this is the language they used, the certainty of hopelessness, you would not be able to discharge a student loan. Now, there's nothing in the statute says that it has to be the certainty of hopelessness. And so over the years, a lot of courts have been pushing back from that Bruner test, saying, you know, it's not quite as bad as the certainty of hopelessness. But you still have got to establish that you tried hard to pay the student loans, that you really can't have a decent standard of living, and that you've made a good faith effort to pay your loans off over a period of time. And if you do that, you have a pretty fair chance of discharging a student loan today. And more frequently, we are being successful in discharging student loans. So you shouldn't be afraid of trying it if you have tried really hard, if you cannot even make ends meet as it stands, and it looks as if you'll never be able to do things if things are not likely to change at all in this future. You have a fair chance of discharging student loans under those circumstances, especially if they're federal loans. Private loans are even harder, but federal loans, more and more frequently people are discharging them.